Hey buddy, how's it going? This is a skinny white guy with a high voice speaking, and how are you? Today is September 30th, and if you're a Prince fan, you know what today is. The release of his long-awaited album, actually two in fact, Plectrum Electrum and Artificial Age. I've been a Prince fan for 3 years, awesome dude, made a lot of great music. And this would be my first time buying a new album from him. We waited 5 years for an album by him in America, and now he's finally releasing it, and he's releasing two. I pre-ordered the Artificial Age on iTunes, but if you pre-order it through his website, artificialage.com, you can possibly get a ticket for one of his concerts sometime in the coming months. And I'm going to buy the hard copy of Plectrum Electrum at Kmart or Walmart or whatever store is selling it, you know? So, when I listen to both albums today, I'll be busy, so there will be a little bit of time for me to listen to each album. So, sometime tonight I will give out my thoughts on each of his songs. And so far, when I pre-ordered the album, Artificial Age, it came with songs such as Clouds, You Know, and Funk and Roll. But I really am waiting to hear the rest of these songs. New Prince album. I've been waiting 3 years for a new album. I am psyched. Don't worry, Michael, I still love you.
She's from a world above.
Hey everybody, welcome back. If you saw the intro to the video, it was on the day when Prince was releasing 2 new albums, like 12 days ago. And I'm now finally around getting to revealing Artificial Age. And if you saw the second part of the video, I was using my mom's camera, and unfortunately, it died. So I wanted to use my mom's camera because I love the quality. Now I'm stuck with using my iPod's quality camera. So I do greatly apologize. Artificial Age. Artificial Age. Great album. If you look at, a lot of people do say this is probably his best work since Sign of the Times or The Gold Experience. The way I'm thinking about it in 3 ways. If you look at this album through his best in the recent decade, I would say this is probably his best since 3121. I love that album. But if you look at this through a mainstream, this is probably his best since The Gold Experience in 1995. But in my ultimate opinion, I believe this is his best work since the Love Symbol album released in 1992. I love the album. So, that's telling you something. This album is amazing. All the songs on here are killers. There's not a single track on here I don't want to skip. It's a modern day classic in my opinion. Also, if you look right here, it says unauthorized copying is punishable under federal law. So, I guess unauthorized can mean anything, like if it's shown on the internet or even shown this on the internet, such as YouTube, is against federal law. Track number 1, Artificial Cage, which starts out with Welcome Home, Class. You came a long way. This is basically summing up the last 5 years that Prince hasn't released an album in America for all of us Prince diehard fans. So, here's a very funky track for you. This track, great opener, a very funky track. The thing about it is, I don't really know what it means, to be honest, but from what I've heard, it's kind of like Prince is suspended in animation. I guess that means he's in a trance. I don't know. I should know, but anyways, I like the song. Great track. Track number 2, Clouds. When you pre-order the album, this is one of the songs that you get. From my understanding, it's Prince's view of the future, like how technology will have big influence on a lot of people when they could be looking out on the great outlooks of life. Also, in my opinion,
Great track. Starts out with the famous LM drum machine that Prince is known for in the 80s. So this song has a lot of nostalgia to it, like how it has stuff like bass, the drums, Prince's great smooth vocals. Great track. The third track is The Breakdown, which was released in early 2014, and you probably have it if you're a Prince fan when it was released. Around the time Prince was starting to sign back with Warner Brothers since he obtained his master recordings from the 80s. So a lot of people do know about this track, and this was a remix for the album, so it's basically the same how it was released and earlier this year. So yes, in my opinion, a highlight from the album. Great track. It's a great pop ballad, and it ends with him screaming towards the end, "You keep breaking me down!" Great way to end off the track. Great track.
There used to be a time when music was a spiritual healing for the body, soul, and mind. Track number 4. The gold standard. Great track. I believe the song is about like Prince's view on how we need to get back to the glory days of music, while it's also being somewhat of a funky dance track. In a way, my opinion, I don't really see this being that much of a dance track. If it is, sure, I dance to it. Yeah, play at the clubs. Everybody will dance to it. Great track.
The next track is You Know, which also came with the pre-order with Clouds. This is the one track on the album I didn't listen to the most, but from what I've listened to it, this is a really great track. I think it's a ballad he did with a girl. I could be wrong. That means I need to listen to it. But anyways, great track. You know how much I love you. You know how much I care. Oh! Breakfast Can Wait. One of the oldest songs from the album that came out in early 2013 when he was doing the evolution of Third Eye Girl, his band. So, like a lot of people, including myself, we heard this song before, and it's a great song about pancakes. And only a way Prince can actually write a song about wanting to have more interest in a relationship than pancakes. That sounded wrong, but you know what I'm talking about. Breakfast Can Wait. Awesome track. The next track is This Could Be Us, which was inspired by a meme that someone posted online that had Prince and Apollonia on the motorcycle from the Purple Rain movie, and it said at the top, "This could be us, but you be playing." When I saw that for the first time, I realized this would be my most anticipated song on the album. Of course, they had snippets of it online, but for some reason my computer wouldn't let me listen to it, so that got me a little... But now I finally got to listen to it, and I was expecting it to be a funny song in a way, but this turned out to be one of my favorite ballads by Prince. Wow, what a great track. Can't believe this great track got inspired by a funny meme online. And of course, part of the chorus is, "This could be us, but you be playing." Sounds funny, but actually when you listen to it, it's a great track. Great pop ballad. Awesome. And the next track is What It Feels Like. This is one of those songs by Prince that had a little bit of references from old biblical times, like Prince telling his lover, "You used to call me David, but now I feel like salt," or "Now you call me salt." Oh, I might have got that wrong, but that might be right. I don't know. But anyways, great track. This is a duet he did with a woman whose name I do not know. So if you do know what this woman's name is, post in the comment section below. I'm just trying to communicate with y'all, my fellow viewers. But anyways, I like the track also. And then the next track is Affirmation, if that's how you call it, 1 and 2. This is mostly a woman talking through beautiful piano. Doesn't play that much. Just mostly spoken intro. And then it leads up into one of my favorite songs off the album. Next track, Way Back Home. Definitely my favorite song from the album. This song wow. It's kind of like listening to those songs that Prince usually has a little bit of confessions in it, just like Anastasia, like those kind of songs. This song is brilliant. And there's a backup vocals, I think, maybe from his band members, but they kind of sing something like, if I could find my way back home. That is literally beautiful. Beautiful piano music, great vocals by Prince, just down to earth lyrics. From what I've understood, the lyrics are kind of like about Prince feeling kind of out of touch from the world or reality, which is kind of interesting. And the backup vocals from whoever's singing in the background, I applaud you. Great job, Prince. Favorite song from the album. Amazing track. And the next track is Funk and Roll, which is also the third song you get when you pre-order the album. This is a remix by, where are you, man? Okay, it was done by a guy named Joshua, I think. I could be wrong. But anyways, this track is just funky. A very funky track. And you hear those Camille vocals in it. Wow. I could listen to this song all day. This is another favorite of mine. Great, great track. And the next song is Time. And this is another duet he did with a girl whose name I do not know. I need to start finding who these people are without saying whose name I do not know. Anyways, this is another pop ballad he did with a girl, of course. I guess the song is kind of like it's about time you and me get together and all that kind of stuff, but it's more to it than that. That's all I can think of from the top of my head. Time is another great, awesome track. And then it leads into the last song on the album called Affirmation 3. And in my opinion, I think this is one of the best ending tracks on any of Prince's albums. It kind of has like the same sound as Way Back Home, and with the same background vocals in it. But Prince is not even on the track. And this is a woman who's talking through something about telepathically. I don't really know what that means. A lot of songs by Prince, you kind of have to dig into what he's saying, because some of the stuff he says you won't get at first. But anyways, I love this track. So, Artificial Age. Great, great album. Very surprising. I don't have the... Wait, let me go get it. I also got Plectrum Electrum. I'm not going to review it. I've listened to Artificial Age more than Plectrum Electrum. And also, as a little bonus, I got this from an auction on eBay for $33. It's called Dreams. Don't tell nobody, it's bootlegged. But anyways. So, Plectrum Electrum is also good. This album is amazing. So, thank you all for watching and listening to me talk about these. Well, if I ever get to this in the future, hopefully I know what I'm talking about. Because it is a good album too. But this album is great. So, hopefully you get a good chance to listen to this, because I guarantee you, this will become your new favorite album by Prince. Maybe. Definitely is one of my new favorites now. So, that's it. I had fun talking about Prince again after, geez, a year maybe? I don't know. So, thank you all for watching, and peace out. And there will be a Michael Jackson video coming out soon. We'll just have to wait and see what it's going to be all about. Peace.